I hate how when your fingers are in water grippy mode, you can't use a fingerprint sensor on the back of your phone. Anyway, guys, it is a Friday afternoon. I just woke up about, I would say maybe 45, 50 minutes ago. Had a shower, gave myself a haircut because it was desperately needed. Trimmed up the beard a bit. Desperately needed. Starting to look pretty haggard. And welcome to my vlog. So right now what I need to do is get my video from yesterday uploaded to YouTube. You guys already seen it though because 2 days in the future. Oh man, working from home last night, guys. That was odd. Probably thinking like, man, you keep saying that. But it was like, I wasn't as fast as I normally am on emails. I wasn't as focused as I normally am in the office. It felt weird. But luckily the dog didn't start barking for no apparent reason, so that's always good. Well, hearing my neighbors out there with their snowblowers blasting the land, I should probably put on my belt and join them. So, I don't need my phone, because I'm just going outside and blasting the driveway. That shouldn't take too long. I'm just worried about the end of the driveway. Luckily it's warm out right now, guys. It's only like -1 or some nonsense. Ooh, I should also check my traps and see if we caught another Mickey. Nothing there. And what about the closet trap? Closet trap is empty. See, I just stuffed it right down there. Figured maybe we could luck out. That's my how I close my door. I need to find or go to a hardware store and find some sort of a door latch setup system because I'm sure there's something a little bit more modern than the 19 fish and chips based setup that is currently on that door. Alright. Grab my gloves. Don't really need a hat because it's not too bad out. And let's get out there. See what kind of havoc we can wreak on that driveway. Because she is pretty bad. Well, it's not that bad. It's actually not bad at all. Could probably do this with the shovel. It's just the end of the driveway that's kind of cocked. I think. I don't know. Let's go and inspect it. I might just say screw it. Yeah, this is nothing. Okay, I'm just going to grab the blower and do the end of the driveway and not even worry about the rest of it. Reason being is it's just the end that I don't want to freeze. The rest of it, who cares? Alright. Let's just hit the end of the driveway. Then we'll go inside and make some chicken. Here, I thought we got all this snow. Turns out, it's not that bad. Alright, let's get this thing fired up and go get it done. Alrighty. The driveway is all completed. I ended up doing a little bit more than I anticipated. I was just going to do the end, but then I got down there and I was like, you know what? Let's just keep giving her. And I did. Alright. Oreo's barking because Rex 4x4 showed up for a bit. We're shooting the shite, talking about things going on. It's funny, it's warm outside, and my feet are freezing. Oh, this stupid thing's face. This stupid thing's face. This stupid thing's face. Oh man, my shoulder. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's my shoulder. Past couple of days, it's just been killing me. Wondering why I'm laughing. It's because the cat does this all the time. I go to open the fridge and she stands right where the door is going to swing and she just stands there like, you shall not open the fridge. And I just open the fridge anyway, right? It hits her and she starts sidestepping, but then she won't move anymore. And she's all in the way. So I ended up just like putting my foot into her and just kicking her out of the way. But not kicking her, like pushing her with my foot out of the way. And then she just gives me this look like, how rude. It's so cute. Let's try some keg steak house stuff on chicken. And blast it! So my vlog's got to be uploaded by now. I friggin' hope so. Holy crap. Started it before I started snowblowing. Alrighty. Feels like a daily grind again, eh, people? It's been like this for a while now, where it's just like, uploads a video, makes a video. Uploads a video, makes a video. Oh my god, my freaking dinner isn't ready. What the hell is going on? I just want my freaking chicken in my face. Let's go, hurry up and sing that song of ding. We got 2 minutes to paradise, baby. 2 minutes to paradise, oh yeah. So I definitely am going to go to Food Basics tonight because it looks like they got some pretty sweet deals going on. I also got to grab more creamer for coffee because holy crap, have I been going through a lot of coffee. I haven't had a coffee today though, guys. Well, okay, since I woke up. I kind of had a lot of coffee last night. I drank a pot plus like 5 Keurigs. So that's a thing. But like I meant like today, since I woke up, still haven't had a coffee. But I really like to have is some freaking chicken. Let's go. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good, guys. That looks really good. And just as I shut off the camera, ding. Let's plate some chicken. Listen to it frickin' sizzle. It's gonna be fantastic in my guts. Like, just look at it. Are you even giving her a gander? Like, seriously. It's so good the camera's steaming up. So I'm gonna go drive with some of my pies, watch some YouTubes. I'm sure somebody uploaded a video that didn't suck today. See that, guys? YouTube Rewind, the most disliked video on YouTube right now. Because it's just a bunch of bullshit. And it features nothing really YouTube related. Oh, but it's gotta be advertiser friendly. Frig off, LibTube. So I'm gonna start calling it LibTube. It's too liberal. Anyway, let's go watch some. See if anybody uploaded any videos today that don't suck. And then go from there. Alrighty, people. It's about 6 o'clock at night. Got 5 more hours before I gotta punch in. Start doing some of that. Somebody's incredibly comfy. Must be freaking nice, eh? The life of a cat. What'd you do today? Oh, you know, I slept on the couch and then relocated to the upper part of the couch and I ate some cat food, took a shit, and had another nap. Be so sweet to be a kitty cat. Hang around all day, sleep, be like, oh, I should kill mice. But no, the couch is calling my bum. So like I said, I'm going to do a grocery run a little later. I'm going to head out to Food Basics, take them up on their offer of cheap steaks. I love that kind. Man, it's so crazy. Best Buy's already doing Boxing Day sales. Guys, Christmas isn't for another couple of weeks. They already have their Boxing Day flyer up. Like, talk about trying to get people in to spend money they don't have, eh? Frig sakes. Desperation at its finest. Right there, peoples. Right there. Alright, so I figure I'm going to get 2 birds stoned same time today. Fire up the truck, let it warm up a bit. And what I'm going to do is, number 1, we're going to go get some groceries. And number 2, I'm going to put some gas in the truck. What's going on with my phone? Yay, emails. My Steam key for what? What the hell's this? Anyway, I'm going to grab my wallet. I'm running my phone without the case because I noticed in the case it gets a little bit too hot. Like, it's fine when it's not being used, but when you're like on an 8-hour phone call, because that's the way the phone system from work works, is it calls your number and holds the line open for 8 hours straight, it tends to get a little toasty. I also noticed last night that if you get, basically, if a call's coming in on the office line and your phone happened to have dropped connection, because mine apparently did, and I wasn't aware that it hung up, mainly because it was my fault, and I didn't realize that Google went and modified the way the button on your headset works. See, before, tapping the button on your headset would mute the conversation, and pressing and holding it would hang up the call. Well, for some reason in Oreo, they decided to flip-flop that. So last night I went to mute the headset, and I was watching some YouTubes, and even though there's that whole monetization nonsense where if you swear in your videos, YouTube will demonetize your content, there's a lot of people who just don't give a care. And they'll swear anyway because they're making their money off of YouTube through merchandise or sponsorships or whatever the case may be. So they don't care about YouTube's AdSense very much. So they just do their own thing. And the last thing I need to be doing, get a call from a high profile client and have somebody in the background who's playing a video game start swearing up a storm. Wouldn't be too pro, right? So right now I'm just cleaning off the snow off the windshield. It's coming off super easy because like I said, it's 0 degrees out right now. It's actually really warm out, which makes me believe that in the very near future we're going to get some seriously cold weather. Should also get around to turning that porch light back on. Hence why I want to Google home in the kitchen and or entranceway, which is why I'm thinking about buying the big home, like the actual pod one with a good speaker, putting that one in the living room and putting a little hockey puck in the kitchen. Then I can set up a speaker group between the kitchen and the living room, and if I say something like play whatever on Spotify on downstairs or just on downstairs, it'll play it on both the living room speaker and the kitchen speaker, which would be kind of sweet. So this truck is nice and warmed up. I didn't really need to start it and let it run, but all right, let's get some groceries. Go and get some steak. Oh, that's just frickin' lovely, eh? I swear, I did clean off the roof. That was the last thing I did. I have no idea where all this snow's coming from. Let's get out of here. So I've been watching this YouTuber. He's not really new, but he's new to me. And his name is Vertigo. And he plays a lot of Rust. Remember back in the day, Logie, Chuch, and I jumped on to Rust. We didn't know much about it. Logie probably had more game time in it than any of us. He used to play with the Sin Stick team. And that's basically what made me get into it. Was he's like, oh, we should try that. Because he knows I like those you know, survival-like games where like 7 Days and Minecraft and all that stuff. Like, that's my forte. That's my game style. So let's play Rust. So I figured out how to set up a server. I set up a server. We got the server going, and I didn't realize that you can't password lock the server, that anybody can just connect to it at free whim. I didn't realize the server was also being broadcasted across the internet, and we got stream sniped big time. We're just trying to figure out how to build a house and how to, like, you know, do all the important stuff of Rust, and sure enough, stream sniped. Some randoms show up and just annihilate us. We didn't even have a door on our house. They literally came in and cleaned us right out. We were like, what the hell? And then I discovered Rust is one of those games that you play basically to be a dick. It's literally just a PvP game. There is no PvE aspect to it. It's just literally PvP. You log in, you go and troll other players, you be a dick. It's the way she goes. Needless to say, I quickly lost interest in that game, which is a shame, because watching Vertigo play it, looks like he's kind of having fun, and it almost makes me want to pick it back up again and just play the way he plays, which is like just running around with, like, pretty much naked with a spear, or like the basic of basic weapons that you can possibly make in the game, and go and kill higher level people to steal their stuff, and that's how you gear up. And if you die, oh well, you didn't really lose anything you made, you stole everything. And watching Vertigo play, guys, has got to be some of the funniest gameplay I ever did come across in my life. Like, using his YouTube fame to butter up to players, or players who actually know who he is, and just go total, oh my god, like fanboy crazy over him. And then he walks in there and he's like, hey man, you got a gun? And they hand him a gun, and then he just like kills their character. And just like totally, like, he does that all the time. And the worst part is he puts it on YouTube. So people know it's gonna happen. It's just for some reason, people let it happen. Probably so they can be in the video, who knows? But man, I don't know, I've been watching it all last night and tonight. Probably gonna watch some more. It's got a lot of videos on there. It's funny. He's a funny character. It's a shame though that soon all that video game content stuff could come to a bittersweet end if that chapter, whatever the frig, happens. Dang Europe causing problems with content because they're all butthurt monkeys. Forgot Europe. See, this is the reason why I come so late to do groceries. Look at how barren the parking lot is. That means the store should be the same way. Oh, let's go get a case of beer. I haven't done that in a long friggin' time. Maybe I'll have a couple drinks on New Year's Eve, eh? Why not? Anyway, talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty. Seatbelt didn't retract into the guy. But thought about it while I was in the grocery store, and you know what? Maybe that might not be a bad idea, New Year's Eve. Even though I work at 8 a.m. New Year's Day, why not? Grab a sixer of beer and just chill out at home. Drink some beers on New Year's Eve. Special occasion, like I said, I quit because I wanted to, not because of health reasons or because of addiction reasons. Oh, incoming. I didn't really quit. I just kind of put her on pause for the time being, you know? Take a pause for the cause, let the body detoxify itself. Because I got a little out of hand with the drinking. Did I ever? Holy Mackinaw. I was pretty bad at one point. I think I spent about in a year probably a good easy 10 grand on booze alone. Like, that's Leahy territory right there for you boys. Not even John's Dunsworth, because that guy didn't drink. His character sure did though. Maybe a 6 or a clear 2.0. Man, there's a lot of nonsense happening. I can hear sirens everywhere. People probably just sliding into the ditches. It's currently +1 out. Wow, that's awesome. But no, it's Who knows, maybe I'll buy a 6-pack of beer and I won't even like the taste anymore. Lately, it's been like that with a couple things. I bought a bag of Doritos the other day, and I used to love Doritos. The taste of the cheese sauce or cheese powder and the crunch of the Dorito and all that. Well, I didn't buy a big bag. I bought like a little, I guess they call them grab bags, the 99-cent ones from the store. And you know what? They didn't taste the way I remembered. They didn't have that good, they tasted chemical. Like the cheese was mixed with Javex or something, you know? Tasted really weird. Really not good. Kinda did not super enjoy it. Window's getting kind of crusty. Had to blast it. But yeah, it's I wonder what other foods that I used to enjoy that I wouldn't enjoy anymore. I bet you corn dogs don't taste the same, or I know potatoes don't. When I went for breakfast with my friend that one day, I decided it was going to be a cheat meal because I haven't had one of those in like forever. And then, you know, I had hash browns with my cheat meal. And I had like, they're shredded too, and I had a couple spoonfuls of them. And they just didn't taste right. My friend tried them and she's like, no, they taste the same as mine, they're fine. It's basically, I've lost interest in potatoes. Potatoes don't taste good to me anymore. Which is very, very freaking weird. Like maybe I should have coated them in like, you know, just slathered them in butter. That might have made them better, but I'm gonna grab some gas here. $3.9. Holy. Holy, just giving the gasolines away, are we? I might even just go balls deep and put 80 bucks into her, boys. 80 freaking dollars. Oh man. I'm gonna have to loop around. Gas pumps on my side of the truck, so everybody else has opposing gas pumps. Really wish they could standardize this on vehicles, but I keep saying that every time I come in to get gas. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fuel up, and I will talk to you guys when I get home. And we're back. Alright, well, I better grab my stuff, head inside, and let's stoop it out. Alrighty guys, it's 8:15, and I didn't really film much when I got home. Just kind of put my groceries away, let the dog out, let him back in. I think I let him back in. Yeah, he's back in. Okay, I had to check around the corner there. Wasn't too sure. Now I bought a whole bunch of steaks. They call them steakettes, but let's face it, it's burger, hamburger patties. But those are great. Like if you're like, oh man, I'm hungry, but you don't feel like cooking a full steak, you just throw a couple steakettes in the. What am I even looking for right now? I'm looking for the ice. I had it right the first time. I'm telling you guys, my head wasn't friggin' glued on. I'd lose it. Make myself another beverage. Some water. Sure as shit go through a lot of ice nowadays. Let me tell you. Lots of ice water drank in this house now. Trying a different flavor here. Strawberry banana. That into there. Fill it up with water and drive it in my face. I think I'm also going to ramp off a coffee. First coffee of the day. It's gonna be finest. Finest and excellence. It's not the brand I bought last time. These ones here are not the greatest salted caramels. I'll be honest with you guys. I've had better, but they're not too bad. The ones I had last time were, I can't even remember the name of the company. It wasn't Folgers and it wasn't this Our Finest brand either. It was by somebody else. And those ones were damn, I think it was Van Houten or something like that. Very good quality. Very good cavave. Oh, just rocked a killer piss. That was awesome. Yeah, the Van Houten coffees, those are the ones that are really good. Van Houten also makes it's a type of coffee, donut house coffee. That tastes very, very, very close to Horton's classic blend before they got stupid and changed it. Those dummies. Not saying Horton's current coffee sucks, like it's pretty good, but it ain't no classic blend. That much I can guarantee. We'll use this. Little bit of monk sprout. Alrighty, coffee's made, water's made. I only have 2 hands, so I gotta put one of you away. Okay, talk to you soon. So something I thought I would start doing going forward is, normally I edit up my vlog midday just to see how much time I'm into it. Because I was always so concerned about making sure the videos are over 20 minutes long, because that's what we gotta do. But then I realized, no, we don't need to do that. We just need to make a video. Whether it's 3 minutes long or 30 minutes long, a video is a video. Whether I talk to it or I don't talk to it, a video is a video. That is what it is. One video a day, right? So what I'm going to start doing is I am not going to plug this camera in and pre-edit anymore. I'm going to edit at the end of the day or the next day, depending on how tired I am. For instance, tonight, my lunch, my 45-minute lunch, that's what I did last night, was I edited up the vlog during my lunch and then uploaded it this morning before I started vlogging. Worked out pretty well. That's how I'm going to do it from now on. Not care how long it is, just making videos, having a good time. Alrighty, currently it's 9:45. All I've been doing all night, guys, is I went and did some groceries, and now I'm watching some more of Vertigo playing Rust. Seriously want to kind of jump into that game, like give her a good rip. Like I said, we played it before on single player. Well, not really single player because there's no such thing, but on a server that only had 3 slots, and that was like super protected, so that nobody outside of my little group could connect to it, because that's how we wanted to play, because we didn't feel like getting trolled. And I don't know, just watching the way Vertigo plays, it's kind of brilliant, and it looks kind of fun. Like, oh no, you die, so you go and you bang out a tree with your rock and make some more spears and hunt for more noobs. Like, that's kind of fun, right? Let's check my traps. Still nothing down there. And let's go check the closet trap. Survey says still nothing down there. Good. Very good. Maybe we got them all. Or maybe they wisened up to our nonsense. Wish I had like a skewer or something. I'd like to show you guys the stopping power of those traps. After seeing what it did to that poor mouse the other day, holy crap. It just like compressed its poor little neck flat. Like, I would hate to have that thing go off of my finger, because I know it would really screw my finger up pretty good. I don't think it would break it or anything, but it'd probably suck. I think I'm going to do again what I did last night. That's make a full pot of coffee and drink the whole sea sucker so I can stay awake throughout the whole friggin' shift. So let me tell you, last night when I took a break at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was so sleepy. Like super tired. Ready to shut down and call it a night. But I came downstairs and made one final coffee, and that was enough to keep me going till 7. And I watched a bit more Vertigo, and I was like, yeah, I can't do it anymore. Gotta shut her down. So normally what I do is I put about 3 scoops of 3. This is a 1/8 cup 30 ml scooper. I put about 3 of those into my coffee pot. I'm gonna add some. No, I don't want to use that. That's garlic salt. Where the hell? There it is. Add some Nutmeg. Coffee grinds. A little pinch of salt. Not too much. Just a wee bit. Sounded like I added a lot, but I didn't. So then what I normally do is I'll take my spoon, mix it all together, just so it's not all concentrated. Perfect. Close it up, fill it up with water, hit the button. Alrighty, and just like that, I better mix up my coffee. Coffee's being made, coffee is made. Good times. But you know that mother of all coffee cup I showed in yesterday's vlog? Okay, I said it held 4 cups of coffee. It actually holds 6. 6 cups of coffee. Not sure how many ounces it is. When I looked it up online, they said it's a 48 ounce cup. So your average cup of coffee is 8 ounces. So that makes sense that it would hold 6 cups of coffee. Like those, the mug I compared it to, that's an 8 ounce mug. And this one here, I think it's 32 ounces. I looked it up online and they said it was 48. So all I know is the coffee pot, I can fill that cup twice when the coffee pot is at 12. I thought I filled it at 10 yesterday. No, 12 is the highest it goes. And I filled it to 12. Or to the highest, I should say. That's crazy. Alright guys, it's 20 after 10. And I think it's time to fill up this portable coffee pot with coffee. Portable coffee pot. This thing's almost the size of my head. Freaking fantastic. Before we get started on tonight's shift, oh, smell that eggnog coffee. Nope, nutmeg coffee. Before we get started on the shift, I should let the dog out for a piss. Turn on the porch light.
Sure, turning on the porch light.
Cool. I'm gonna rock a piss. Alright, he's still out there dropping ass. So right now the coffee pot is sitting just below the 12 marker. After taking a full cup, or full thing, we are just above the 6. And just so you can see how much actually landed in the cup. We could have easily put more in there, but we're good. Alrighty, one really heavy size matters coffee. Ready to go. I'm starting to get a sore throat too, like right in here. Maybe I should have went to Shoppers tonight and bought some lozenges or something just to strike while the iron is hot. I got some Buckley's cough syrup up here somewhere, or it's downstairs in the medicine cabinet. One of the two. Worst case Ontario. Take a swig of that and that should fix things up for me. Well, let's get hyper-caffeinated and then get to work, i.e. shimmy over to the other computer desk. Alrighty, well, 10 minutes to go time. I might as well shimmy over to my work desk here, log this computer in, and get it going. Good day to be alive. 172 emails to deal with tonight. Anybody wondering, I bought this headset off of Amazon a long time ago for this exact purpose. It's just a double headset and it plugs in via the 3.5mm jack on your phone. Unless you have a modern phone, you probably don't have that option, and you gotta go Bluetooth. But I have that option because my phone is so old it farts dust, and luckily that is the case. WAN tech, not exactly high quality, but it's good enough, gets the job done, and after this week I'll probably never have to use it again. Don't tell anybody my password for the phone system, okay? Well, I just drank 6 cups of coffee. We're almost done there. Almost done with the email portion of the night, and then it's just move on through to the morning light. Think I went a little too crazy with filling up the cup with coffee. Oh well, down the hatch. Alrighty, it's freaking lunchtime. What does that mean? Well, I am kind of hungry. I could use some sustenance to stay awake. I did drink that whole pot of coffee, but I'm starting to fade. That kind of sucks. So tonight when I went to Groceries, I just so happened to pick up a bunch of meat. One of the things I picked myself up was some steak. So let's go ahead and toss this in the air fryer. Well, inside blade steak, beefsteak basse pellet de Zosé. That's what it says. So we'll put this in the air fryer and then we'll drive it in our face. And I do have a feeling Oreo needs to go outside. Something gives me that impression. Not sure what though. Something definitely gives me the impression that he needs to go outside. Alright, drive that in there for a nice solid 15. Let the dog back in here because he just rock a sick grumpy. Alright, so we'll let that cook. I'm guessing kid behind the camera put up a new video because Church messaged me saying that drunk Bridget is funny. So I'll have to go check that out and see what's really going on and go from there. Wait for that to cook and drive it in my face. I figure I'm going to go until the morning when I'm off shift. Then we'll edit tomorrow before I start back up again. Tomorrow's going to be weird because it's a 12-hour shift, but we'll figure it out. Alright, well that thing's got to be done. It's not done. It's still going. Can't have much time left on it. No, I don't. You know what? It's done. It's cooked. My goose is cooked. Good enough. Good enough. Look at that, eh? Look at that beauty. That's gonna be good. Good. Den. Something like the face you make when you get a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Alrighty guys, had my steak. It was freaking fantastic. Now I'm gonna go rock a piss. And then we gotta do the telecom health check. Make sure all systems are good to go for tomorrow. Because I'm expecting those sea suckers to have a busy freaking day. It's been pretty busy tonight for us, let me tell you. See, normally what happens around this time of year is a lot of people take vacation. And that means there's not a lot of people to do any, things. So because of that, they usually freeze all changes. Well, they just implemented a huge change and forgot to notify people. And, 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't expect 5 people to be sitting in the queue waiting for someone to answer the phone. Anyway, I gotta get back in there. Let's pitter patter and have at her. 1 more hour to go. Yeah, I got the microphone up. I could be full on air traffic controller, but why bother? Anyway, I'm gonna let the dog out again. It's currently 6:02 and I'm on my last break. Holy, I'm tired guys. I am fading hard. Can't wait for Sunday at this time. That means the weekend's over. It's just those 12-hour weekend shifts are a pain in the arse. They're just so long and drawn out. But this is the last time I'm going to have to do it, so nice. See, I let Oreo out now so that the moment 7 o'clock hits, I literally walk out of my computer room and go and pass out. Give him his breakfast now. Give her her breakfast now. Should be good. Alright. Scruffy wants back in. Let's let him back in. That steak definitely did hit the spot. But, man, I'm going to hit that pillow tonight. Pass out super hard. It's going to be awesome. By tonight, I mean this morning. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Seriously do. Well, I got 8 minutes before I gotta punch back in, so I'm just gonna chill and watch some YouTubes. Oh, guys, we're finally done. It's finally over. Weekend is here. Time for 2 back-to-back 12s. So I'm gonna shut her down. Call it for today. Tomorrow we pick up. It's another day. Yay. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.